Right. No. Bang! Right. Whoa! Sparking thing! I'm intrigued.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
Right. I don't know if I can die. Let's find out. Oh, it won't let you grab things unless you've got exactly the right thing. Any of these interact? Because I'm thinking this is going to be rubber, so that's going to be insulated. Into the train! We're heading to the Roman Gallery.
This screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
Let's just look at the map. Alright. Watertown Bridge, East Venice. Oh, okay, so these are the only options I've got. So I assume they'll pop up around as we do later things. So, Watertown Bridge. The subway.
Another victim of Amethyst. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm. Big sound from such a small box.
Anything around, so we're just exploring. Going in! We'll find Cortez. Bingle.
Hello, sir. Sir? I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that. Neat. Slow day, I guess. It's a pointy-edged swan.
So that's why Cortez thinks he can kind of just come here.
It's a short, nude creature with a snout. Very inspiring.
Is that going to come to life later? There's Cortez. I'm just gonna... Okay, that's it. Hello.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
You want to meet him because you're wondering why he wants to meet you. That's how this works. Let's talk to him. It's the only way to find out.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more
Mira,
than...
this painting. Right here. Look.
Why?
Why?
Just look at it.
Alright. Let's progress the plot. Who's the artist?
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well. But he does not paint anymore.
Okay. What am I looking for?
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
Guy hugging a girl. Really? I see the guy. I assume that this overflow of hair is meant to be the girl. But there isn't like a top of the head. It just kind of goes into his hair. I see some art. Statement on loss. I see a guy hugging a girl.
I see a guy hugging a girl.
Apparently.
They're probably boyfriend, girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes, yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
A piece of art.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that, beyond art,
Technique? Truth? Illusion? Technique?
Technique?
Technique is what enables an artist to create art. Beyond technique, beyond artistry, what else is there?
A massive industrial complex that profits from it? No, that's not an option. Alas. Truth?
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you. And you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must transfer, shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
Right, so very interesting thoughts on art, what art is. Art being kind of the emotional oomph of something, to put it in very rubbish, non-technical words, but the emotional and personal impact. A piece of art that doesn't do that, or something that doesn't do that, is not art, and something that does do that is art, which is quite interesting when you start thinking about the idea of video games as art. Do they have that kind of impact? And I think especially ones that I do, which are kind of more narratively focused, I think do, and a part of the reason why I'm more a narratological gamer than a ludological gamer. And babbling. But then also you have things, yes, these things are art. Well, you look at some things and you go, that's not really art. Right, I'm wow. Random philosophical moment in the middle of, probably, by the sounds of it, what could well be a fairly philosophical game. I do quite like them. I like puzzles, I like philosophy, I like thinking. And also in various games, shooting things, it seems. How do you know about these things?
How the hell do you know these things?
It's as plain as the day, Señorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here. And your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I said...
Bye.
I think he's rather making the point that just because you want something doesn't mean you're going to get it. Also, it would be a rather boring game if you had a completely peaceful, ordinary life. And if things are afoot, does that mean that the game is afoot? I don't know. Still Friday. This is a busy day for Dear Diary. A busy and weird day. Late afternoon. Cortez is... how shall I put this nicely? Completely and totally out there. I mean, he goes on and on about the truth of art, and then it turns out that that's not the reason he wants to talk to me. But does he tell me why it's so urgent we see each other? No! He says that'll have to wait until tomorrow. Right. Yeah. As if. There's something strange going on. I know that, and it's obvious that it isn't just me losing touch with reality. Why would Cortez be involved if that's the case? So what is happening? And does Cortez actually have some answers? I so don't want to hook up with the guy again. He freaks me out big time, but I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, do I have a choice? Do I? Ooh, interesting thought. Let's just head out, shall we? Don't think there's anything else we can look at. Ooh, maybe that could, maybe that was actually. No. Oh, I can still go in.
There's absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, there's a city, an entire world even. But nothing.
Right, okay. Let's just head back to the subway. So you get a week. So I assume this game is set over a week. Because otherwise, what? Just grab the. You may as well just grab the daytime. But we grabbed the week. So I suspect then this game's over a week, and we're going to be using the subway quite a bit for backward and forwarding. What was I meant to do? Maybe I could have gone and done some more work at the cafe. Huh. Hope that doesn't hurt me, not having that extra bit of money.
Nikki's not usually the sit in front of the screen type of gal. Unlike Fiona, she's always working on something around the house. I guess that's why they're such a great couple.
Right, can I talk? Yeah, talk to Mickey. Having not spoken to her before.
What's going on, Mickey?
Well, the water's been fixed, so you can take a hot shower if you want.
I smell that bad?
No, I didn't mean that you. I just, you know, in case you wanted to take a warm shower, I just wanted you to... the water being hot, as it were.
Thanks, Mickey.
Yeah.
I was just messing with you. I'm sorry. I heard you had a nightmare last
I
night.
heard you had a nightmare last night.
Did she tell you that? She can't keep her mouth shut, can she? You can't, can you?
As if your screaming wasn't enough to wake up the whole building. And so what if you're having a nightmare? You are human, you know, even though you'd like to think differently.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause an argument. It's just that I had a nightmare as well.
Good luck trying to get anything out of her. She's so very together, you know. There'll be no chink in her armor. She's the Iron Lady. Well, bollocks.
Would you shut up, Fiona? I mean, for once, would you just shut up? Yes, I had a nightmare, and yes, it's none of your business. So don't try to make it your business.
I wasn't trying to intrude.
Fine. I just don't like talking about my dreams, yeah?
Okay, I'll go.
I'll talk to you later, Mickey.
Yeah.
I retract my... which you may not have fully understood, but the Iron Lady in Britain is mostly Margaret Thatcher, the most widely loved and well-regarded and certainly not at all divisive Prime Minister that the United Kingdom has ever had. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm.
I wonder why it's called a twin bed. There's no way it could possibly accommodate 2 people. Not that I've had a chance to try.
Can I... What have I got? Maybe I should just get to
I
bed.
don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Okay, what's that here
I've
again?
heard that if one stares long enough at a brick wall, one learns to decipher the infinitesimal patterns of cosmos. However, I don't think I have time for that today.
Okay, what was out here again? Oh, we need to get this, don't we? Maybe the rubber attracts the rubber.